And I felt truly as a woman not seen, which is such a great thing, right? Like to be unnoticed and not seen, yet feel so safe. And here I'm talking about as a woman feeling so free, and I can't feel like this in India. So I made a video about it, and it went like some insane, crazy viral, whatever, like news channels are covering it and all. And the kind of comments that I got were, तुझे तो वैसे भी कौन छेड़ेगा?
What was the tipping point when you thought कि अब therapy जरूरी है या कुछ पता था?
Tipping point was wanting to kill myself. Was when I was like, अब तो जाना पड़ेगा. So I went to a free therapist, which is the worst mistake I've made in my life, because that woman basically encouraged me to commit. She was like, कि
But have you been getting like arranged marriage sisters?
like my sister met this guy who turned out to be like a druggie. And he, like his parents thought like वो बहुत पूजा पाठ टाइप है और वो भाई drugs पे था constantly. So then my sister told my parents कि भाई तुम ना तुम्हें पता है कैसे, मतलब तुम do you not like me as a daughter?
As a creator, because when you see other creators, they're like, hey, Jyoti.
I have heard of an influencer who has created a ruckus in her agency because she found out how much I charge, and she was like, वाग्मिता को इतने पैसे मिल रहे हैं, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिल रहे? मुझे भी इतने पैसे चाहिए. Agency is like, तुम्हें मिलेंगे भी नहीं, तुम जाओ. दूसरी agency ढूंढो. So,
who are we talking about?
Wow, you're like really organized.
Am I?
I don't know what my content plan is.
ये पिछले साल का था जिसमें आधे से ज़्यादा.
Old man plus kid. Okay.
ये this sounds very wrong, Vagbita. Don't do this.
Driver.
Don't do this.
Petrol pump guy.
This sounds like I'm a bloody pedo.
House help. Old age home. You're targeting all the vulnerable brackets of society. I see what you're doing.
Don't get me wrong, Vagbita. Please, यार. ऐसे मत करो यार.
Auto walas are also there, I see.
Nice,
सब
nice.
घेरे में ले लिया.
Yeah, that's my TG. Yeah. I don't mind targeting them. Vulnerable class of society. और suppress करो. These are jokes. These will probably be cut also. But just... this actually was our plan to do a little more content around them and call it the Chill Hour Bharat.
Ah, interesting.
So do some content around them, and that was basically the idea जो इस साल थोड़ा implement करेंगे. But that essentially was the idea. Sounds very wrong. But
yeah, if you just write Rapido driver and don't explain why it says.
But वहाँ मेरे को ऐसे थोड़ी लिखनी है. वो तो मेरे लिए है, मेरी टीम के लिए है. वो तो वो जानते हैं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. There are like 100 pointers जो हम वहाँ लिखेंगे. But anyway, what a brilliant start to the episode. Vagbita, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I have a lot of medicines in my system. I fell on my face this morning. So great
Continue
start
talking.
to the day.
Continue talking for 2 more minutes.
मतलब मैंने ना अपने पाँव पे बॉडी लोशन लगा लिया था तो फिर मैं गिर गई.
I think this is the most apt explanation
what
to...
will happen when I put body lotion on my feet? What did I think will happen? And the same thing happened to my mom. And she fractured her hand. But what did I do? I still did it. Anyway, so I have like a lot of...
Talk about learning from mistakes. Let's go.
Never.
This is 2026.
Yeah.
If I were to ask you a very, like, this could sound very interviewee, but if you could talk about yourself, your childhood, your upbringing in the next 5 minutes without it sounding very like interviewee. Just raw emotions. Close your eyes, go back to your like childhood, go back to your days when you were like...
Feels like my therapy sessions.
Let's go! I've been told this. This is the common response I get when I ask this question.
Yeah.
But it opens up doors for conversation, so why not? So go back to your childhood when Vagbita was 10 years old. How was your house? How were people inside the house? What kind of relationships did you see? How was school? How was college? How was everything? How was school?
Okay, so I grew up in Jaipur in a joint family. There were all sorts of characters in my family. There was my mom and dad, there was Dada Dadi, there was Chacha Chachi, there were Chacha Chachi's kids, there were Bua Fufaji's kids, and obviously the three of us, like me, my brother and my sister. My brother and my sister were like much older, 10 and 13 years older than me. So they went off to college, and then I was sort of the only child of the family for a long time. And I think it was a very weird relationship that I had with my parents growing up, because like my mom was a working mother and then my father was also a working father, so I didn't really have my parents around so much. So I was practically raised by my chacha chachi, and they were very doting, very adoring. Like my chachi is this very fierce woman, so I do get a lot of characteristics from her, the way she talks, the way she is. And then again, my sister's like a firebrand. The way I talk, my expressions, my way of saying things is exactly like her. So I feel like I was largely very influenced by the women in my life, and I think I grew up just in a constant state of, I don't know. I think for as long as I can remember, I remember feeling just very, very sad and lonely as a child. And no matter how many people I had around me, that loneliness never really went away. And I grew up just like fighting a lot, like fighting against social norms, questioning social norms, and questioning just basic things. Like I remember I went to see my mother's side of the family in Gujarat when I was in school. And I remember वहाँ पे गाँव में ना तो जो आदमी खाट पे बैठते हैं और औरतें ज़मीन पे बैठती है. And I remember being like, why? आप उठो, आप खाट पे बैठो, दादाजी आप उठिए, आप आज ज़मीन पे बैठिए, आप क्यों उनको ज़मीन पे बिठाते हैं? एंड आई लाइक दे स्टिल थिंक कि हाँ इन्होंने मुझे खाट से उठा के ज़मीन पे बिठाया था, मुझे याद है. सो आई थिंक आई जस्ट ऑलवेज.
But how old were you when this happened? If you like vaguely remember.
12, 13,
years old.
12, 13, yeah. So I just remember just always being really angry at like patriarchy and systematic oppression of women. And I don't know where I got it from. I think I just was born with it. I think I was just years and years of like resilience and all of that the women passed down on to me, which is why I feel like I'm like they are speaking through me. It's not my voice. I don't feel like a 12, 13-year-old will have that kind of worldly mindset to question things like this.
मैं वही उसी पे आ रहा था कि at 12, 13 brain उतना evolve नहीं होता है.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, but you never know.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of the times with writers, mostly I do feel writers are vessels for people that came before them. So I see myself as a vessel. And then school life was nice. I remember again being very sad. I think somewhere I also realized that like my childhood was very traumatic because I was abused. And that played a big part, I think, again in the way I am as an adult, which is like, you know, all about women's rights and like, you know, safety, women's safety. I do talk about these things a lot. They're very special to me because I feel like maybe what happened to me and what I couldn't talk about, maybe that will help other women become more aware and talk about these issues. And then I came to college. College was fine. I again just I don't know why am I talking about just a lot of sadness, because I just constantly remember being like, is this my life? Is it never going to get better than this?
Is this your thought right now, or was this your thought earlier?
This was my thought growing up.
Your thought. Okay.
Always thought of this growing up.
Got it.
And then I came to college and my friends who were more well-read, more aware than me because they were brought up in bigger city, they were like, oh, this looks like depression. So you should see a therapist. So
ये हम मजाक में बात कर रहे हैं, but this is actually not funny. This is of course because I know there'll be like, अरे ये तो मजाक में depression की बात करती है.
But I
No,
think
it's
I've
not
been
like
dealing with it so long that I can finally, I think also the thing is कि क्योंकि लोग depression को इतना serious चीज बना देते हैं जो वो है, but Indian society उसको taboo इसलिए मानती है because it is so seriously portrayed. If we just learn to show it as something that can just affect anybody, it is a mental illness just like a physical illness. If we learn to normalize it through humor, through talking about it, that is when we will actually crack down on it and learn to treat it well. Till we think of it as a हवा कि oh ho depression हो गया, बहुत serious चीज है, people are going to take it as seriously. And Indian parents का ये है कि अगर बहुत serious है, test ही मत करवाओ. बीपी हाई आ जाएगा, बीपी चेक मत कराओ. कैंसर नहीं निकल जाए, बायोप्सी मत कराओ. You know? So I think it is better to talk about it with humor and normalize it than talk about it with all seriousness.
And I think I kind of agree with you. There will be, and I'm sure, like I want to keep this as a conversation, not like an interview, because that's never the idea. So it's going to be like a two-way conversation. And I think I kind of agree with you in terms of just not trivializing but not also making it very serious.
Yeah.
अगर आपको मान लो कट होता है और आपको ब्लीडिंग होती है तो आप हवा नहीं बनाते हो ना,
Yeah.
आप जाके बैंडेड लगाते हो, बात खत्म.
Exactly.
या एंटीसेप्टिक लगाते हो, बात खत्म.
Yeah.
तो अगर उसी तरह से मेंटल हेल्थ को भी ट्रीट किया जाए, विच आई नो देयर इज अ टैबू कि यार पहले था नहीं,
Yeah.
अब है, अब अवेयरनेस है, अब लोग बात कर रहे हैं, थेरेपिस्ट
Yeah.
का धंधा और बढ़ गया
मुझे
है.
इतनी चूतिया चीज लगती है जब लोग बोलते हैं पहले तो गे लोग भी नहीं थे इतने, अब हो गए. मैंने कहा वो बस घर में छुपे हुए थे अपने,
वो हो गए.
They were in the अब ज्यादा हो गए हैं. अब पहले तो डिप्रेशन नहीं था, अब हो गया है. There are
What do you
people
mean हो गए?
अरे there are people who talk like this. पहले
ऐसे pop up.
पहले तो इतने गे लोग नहीं थे, पहले इतनी फेमिनिस्ट नहीं थी, अब कहाँ से आ गए? मैंने कहा पता नहीं पानी में मिला दिया होगा
ए
किसी ने.
भगवान, ये क्या टॉपिक है कि हो गए? It's a crop or what?
Yeah. So I think कि like people think that about a lot of change कि जब change होता है तो people don't know how to digest it as a society.
हाँ हाँ, फेयर. आई थिंक वही है कि मतलब हम बहुत मजाक में बात कर रहे हैं. एंड एज अ क्रिएटर जो थोड़ा डरा हुआ है इंटरनेट पे कुछ भी डालने के लिए, आई थिंक देयर आर लॉट ऑफ
And as a
पीपल.
creator जो बिल्कुल नहीं डरती है, मैं कुछ भी बोलती हूँ.
नहीं तो आपसे मेरे को ये सीखना है कि कैसे बेबाक बना जाए इस सब मामलों में, बिकॉज आई डोंट नो, देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु जस्ट पिक स्टफ ऑन द इंटरनेट एंड जस्ट bloody shame you in ways that you would not have expected. मैंने बस एक
Yeah.
सिंपल वीडियो डाली है भाई, तुमको इतना क्यों फर्क पड़ रहा है?
Yeah, correct.
आगे बढ़ो, नहीं मजा आ रहा, आगे बढ़ो. तुम सब
Yeah.
चीज पे ध्यान देते हो क्या? तुम्हारा यही काम है क्या?
उनका काम ही है क्योंकि वो बेरोजगार है ना. देखो भारत में कितनी बेरोजगारी है भाई.
दिखता ही है वो इंडियन
मतलब
इंटरनेट
बीटेक एमटेक वाले
comment
लोगों
कैसा
को
हो
जॉब्स नहीं मिल रहे. दे आर अप्लाइंग फॉर, मतलब सरकारी नौकरी के लिए वो लोग कर नहीं पा रहे हैं, उनको रैंडम जॉब्स नहीं मिल
Can
रहे.
we do a BCon instead of a BCom? Bachelor's in content. Let's go.
I thought bachelor's
I
in
just
being a con man. I was like, I like
that
BCon.
is better. That is also that can also be a thing.
Yeah.
Just came up with that BCon.
Yeah, so I think कि बेरोजगारी का क्योंकि अभी मैंने ना I went to Seychelles and I made this video on the beach randomly spur of the moment. क्योंकि मैं अकेले साइकिल चला के अपने होटल से बीच पे गई. मैंने पूरा दिन अकेले बीच पे स्पेंड किया. I was in my shorts, I was reading a book. The beach was empty. Nobody looked at me. Nobody, and there were other people who were coming and going. Nobody cared. And I felt truly as a woman not seen, which is such a great thing,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
to be unnoticed and not seen, yet feel so safe. And I remember nightfall हो गई थी, moon आ गया था और मुझे कोई चिंता नहीं थी कि मैं घर कैसे पहुंचूंगी, स्ट्रीट लाइट्स होंगी नहीं होंगी, मेरे फ़ोन में सिग्नल आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, किसी के पास मेरी लोकेशन है नहीं है. मैं साइकिल करके होटल जाने वाली थी. एंड आई थॉट दिस लिबरेशन नीड्स टू बी कैप्चर्ड, सो आई मेड अ वीडियो अबाउट इट. And it went like some insane, crazy, viral, whatever, like news channels are covering it and all. And here I'm talking about as a woman feeling so free. And I can't feel like this in India because nobody has looked at me, nobody has leered at me. And the kind of comments that I got were, तुझे तो वैसे भी कौन छेड़ेगा. So, you know, this is the way people are on the internet. If someone is talking about emancipation and this is what people take away from it, then I feel that these people should just not be taken seriously. Because, I mean, yeah.
I think just because you have a voice doesn't mean you should say it.
Yeah, I think some people should be censored, I feel.
है ना, ऑडियंस को सेंसर कर दो. ए भगवान, this is the different. Can we flip the script?
I think there should be a exam to be on the internet. ऐसा एग्जाम होना चाहिए जिससे आप पास करके इंटरनेट एक्सेस पाते हो.
You said कॉलेज में आपने थेरेपी ली थी. What was the tipping point when you thought कि अब थेरेपी जरूरी है? या
Tipping
कुछ
point
पता
was
था?
wanting to kill myself was when I was like, अब तो जाना पड़ेगा. Listen, I'm on a lot of medication, so sorry, and coffee.
Okay.
No, so basically,
Take it
I
forward
was
from here,
getting
Ramita. This
a
should
lot
be a
of
solo podcast.
suicidal thoughts. And then I went to my, like, you know how colleges have like counselors and therapists. So someone told me कि why don't you go to a college therapist? क्योंकि मेरे पास उस time obviously पैसे नहीं थे therapist को देने के लिए. So I went to a free therapist, which is the worst mistake I've made in my life. Because that woman basically encouraged me to commit suicide. She was like कि थॉट्स आ रहे हैं तो थॉट्स को सुनो आप. वो ये क्या हो रहा है, मैं तो यहाँ पे जिंदा रहने आई थी, तुम मुझे मौत की घाट क्यों उतार.
थेरेपिस्ट said
Yeah.
Oh,
She's like,
wow.
anyway, if God wants you dead, what can you do? I was like, girl.
I really want a lot of therapists, a lot of like psychologists and counselors to really pick up this clip and react to it. I'm not even kidding. Like, I really want you all to put a safe
Yeah.
take to it on the internet because this is important.
And to do this to a college kid
Who's very vulnerable.
who's very vulnerable.
जिसको पता ही नहीं है अभी जिंदगी
And
जिंदगी
then
नहीं
she
देखी अब तक.
proceeded to tell me about a very vulnerable, another case of hers where there was this girl who was being abused by her brother. And she was like, oh, she's in this class, you can go meet her. I was like, what? I don't know why it's so funny. But yeah, it was really sad at that time. And I remember being like, I think I need to see a proper therapist after
Thank
this.
God.
For this.
Thank God you
just
thought
to get
so.
over it. And then I told my brother, I had to tell my brother.
That time I think your killing instinct must have come.
Yeah, then I was
कि
like,
इसका murder कर दूंगा मैं.
I was like, मुझे तो जिंदा रहना है,
Oh,
देखो
भाई
मुझे तो
साहब.
जाना पड़ेगा therapy.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I think you're really traumatized by all.
No,
that.
I'm just trying to process a lot. This is a lot of information to process in 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my life.
Yeah, but yeah, I think so. So yeah, so you were suicidal at one point, and then you thought that you should consider therapy.
Yeah.
When you went to a therapist that made sense to you, being very politically correct and aligned here,
Yeah.
what did you notice about yourself? Was it like a very huge change, or did you think, "अरे क्या बकवास है सब?"
No, there was a huge change. First of all, तो I feel like मैं भरी पड़ी थी from sadness. It was like a dam waiting to burst. And for the first few sessions, I just remember crying a lot and just like purging it out of my system. And after that, I started talking. I remember talking a lot about my childhood. I remember and I think one thing is being traumatized, and another thing is reliving that trauma in therapy. So for people, there's a lot of realizations कि अच्छा मेरे साथ ऐसा भी हुआ था, अच्छा वो ऐसा था, ये abuse था. Like, you know, you don't realize all these things till you sit in front of a person who's like, yeah, that's not normal.
Especially these labels.
Yeah.
Which also sort of scare you after you share these things. And then you're like, हाँ ये हुआ था, आप बहुत casually बोल रहे हो, आपको पता ही नहीं है.
Yeah.
And then he or she is like, अच्छा इसको तो हम domestic violence बोलते हैं.
Exactly.
अच्छा इसको तो हम suicidal बोलते हैं.
Yeah.
And this is a serious concern.
Yeah, correct. And a good therapist will not diagnose you right off the bat. They will first observe you for a long time. And then after they have observed you and they see that you're not in a critical position anymore, then they're going to suggest a few tests to you that you can get it done. But a good therapist will not diagnose you and label you right off the bat, because that makes you even more vulnerable.
What were your shows? What did you like grow up watching?
So I remember my schedule has always been too erratic. Like I woke up in a state of like, van aa gayi kya school ki, like, and I was like कि मैंने तो बनाया भी नहीं, मैं तो brush भी नहीं किया. And I remember running around my dad yelling कि क्या हो रहा है, इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है, every day, okay? And I'm perpetually late. My hair is perpetually in a mess. My uniform is...
You were not late today.
मैं गिर गई थी, ठीक है?
अरे मजाक कर रहे हो यार, ये तो सेंसिबल इतनी तो नहीं है, जितना तो कर ही सकते हैं.
मैं गिर गई थी, मुझे चोट लगी हुई है. आप बीमार इंसान से ऐसे
इतना तो बोल ही सकते हैं यार, वाकबिता, कम ऑन यार. इस पे थोड़ी आप वो करोगे कि अरे ऐसे कैसे बोल सकता है.
Anyway,
चलो ठीक है.
Continuing,
yeah.
तो उसके बाद फिर ना मेरे पापा ना ऐसी अतरंगी चीजें लेके आते थे घर में कभी कभी. अब जयपुर जैसी सिटी में आप टोफू ले आए. भाई टोफू was unheard of, right? At that time when we were growing up, what
you are telling me bread sauce bhujia is a problem. You are having tofu.
Which is worse.
Which is...
They could have just given me bhujia, I would have been fine.
Tofu? I didn't even know about tofu until 2 years back.
हाँ, तो वो मेरे हाउस हेल्प्स को भी नहीं पता था कि उसका क्या करना है. तो they were like कि भाई साहब ले आए, अब तो बनाना पड़ेगा.
इसका क्या करना है? It's such a like I'll tell you, such a crime thriller line where you spot a dead body outside a building.
इसका क्या करना है?
इसको दफनाना है कि लेके चले.
तो एक bread, I still remember the sandwich I ate for a year straight. Okay, bread, white bread, tofu and white bread. मैंने कहा वाह, thanks. पता नहीं कौन सा health होता है.
Healthy but no.
Yeah, white bread. टोफू, प्याज, टमाटर, टोफू, वाइट ब्रेड, नमक, मिर्ची, मतलब नमक and काली मिर्च. That was my breakfast every single day for a year. And I think I still get
ब्रेड
like
टोस्टेड नहीं था, प्लेन, जस्ट प्लेन ब्रेड,
plain bread.
बटर भी नहीं है उस पे,
No.
सिका हुआ भी नहीं है,
Sometimes butter if help is in a good mood.
मूड पे, हाँ.
Otherwise not.
मेल हेल्प और फीमेल हेल्प?
Male help.
मेल हेल्प, अच्छा.
Yeah. So, so that was my breakfast. And then my dad would sit with his newspaper in front of me until I finished it. He would not let me leave.
Oh.
And that tofu was there with a glass of milk, जिसके ऊपर एक layer of मलाई होती थी. And it was flavorless, sugarless milk. And I had to drink that and eat that sandwich every
Why
single
were you
day.
having, like, was it like a prescribed thing? Was it
I
like
don't
because
know. I think
there
like
was strict parenting?
no, it was just I don't know. I think everybody was just doing whatever. Like it's like you. There was no sense of like, अच्छा इसका ये लॉजिक है. पापा ने देखा टोफू मार्केट में नई चीज आई है, चलो टोफू. नो लॉजिक. एक बार पापा ले आए मार्मलेड. मेरे दिन का हो गया मार्मलेड. एक तो वो दिखता है, एक तो इट लुक्स ब्राउन, and then it smells like, have you smelled betadine?
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
tastes and smells like betadine. So there was marmalade for a week in my sandwich for no
Ragmita,
reason.
can I be honest? Please never hesitate. Please, just never hesitate in life.
So, I mean, I don't. Try not to. And
Marmalade, भाई.
हाँ, तो ये होता था.
Betadine.
तो फिर मैंने ट्रिक्स सोच ली कि मैं ऐसे पापा को बोलती थी कि अरे मैं मलाई हटाने जा रही हूँ, थोड़ा ऐसे वॉश बेसिन में खत्म हो गया पापा. एंड देन आई एम लाइक सैंडविच में वैन में खा लूंगी. Sandwich eaten. So then I figured out these.
She ate and left no crumbs.
Yeah,
I think it was invented because of this.
Yeah. माली जी सोच रहे हैं कि पौधे में सैंडविच कैसे आ yeah, so
दूध तो आ ही सकता है.
that was
पौष्टिक ही होगा,
that
क्या
was
पता.
my, and I used to watch 9XM a lot growing up.
Oh
with
yeah, of
9XM
course.
songs, Love Mera Hit in the morning
Love
at
Mera
7
Hit Hit.
a.m.
Sunny है.
before going to school. And yeah, I used to watch a lot of 9XM, and I hated school. I just never looked forward to school. Those 12 years are a blur in my head. Yeah.
And the kind of content you make around patriarchy and
Yeah.
the kind of content you make around the arranged marriage setup that's
Yeah.
going on, which is kind of scary.
It is.
But talk to me a little, like probably your first instance of patriarchy, and do you face patriarchy in daily ways even today?
I do. I think I've largely learned to desensitize myself because otherwise मैं कुछ काम कर ही नहीं पाऊंगी. If I get so if I get so affected by it. But small things like कि जैसे मेरे घर के अंदर at least माहौल जो था वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा open in the way that my dad was never like कि हम बेटियों को नहीं पढ़ाएंगे, बेटे को कॉलेज भेजेंगे, हम बेटियों को दहेज देंगे, बेटे को प्रॉपर्टी देंगे. It was never that kind of patriarchy. It was very like my dad was like कि भाई तुम्हें काम करना है, तुम्हें अच्छी जॉब करनी है, तुम्हें करियर बनाना है, शादी वादी सब बाद की बात है. अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ तुम पढ़ नहीं रही हो, मैं तुम्हारी शादी करा दूंगा. वो थ्रेट होता था कि तुम्हारी शादी करा दूंगा. To make us feel like we have to be career women. We were always encouraged to be strong. But then again, career strong and all, it's like somewhere you have to suppress your femininity na, to do all that. Like it was not okay to cry. It was like ki, talk, don't cry. Talk normally. Become like, pull yourself together and then we'll have a conversation. So that way he was very firm in terms
But
of
do you
like...
think he was trying to just make you strong and not be very
Yes.
कि अरे bother मत हो यार, ये सब चीज बकवास चीजें
Yeah,
हैं,
but
इस
then
पे-
as a hyper emotional child,
Correct.
I became more emotional.
The route could have been different. Sure,
Yeah.
I get, but I don't think his intent would have been
Of
कि
course
अरे
not.
रो मत लड़कियों के. I
Of
think his
course
intent was
not.
just be कि कोई बात नहीं, हो गया क्या हो गया.
Yeah,
शेर पुत्र है, चल उड़ जा.
correct.
That way.
Yeah. So, and it worked on a lot of the kids in the family, just didn't work on me because I was just wired differently. So that way there's no patriarchy, but in subtle things, like for instance, like my career is still a very new thing for them. They don't understand कि मैं हंसते खेलते फोन पे वीडियो बना के 4-5 गालियां देके कैसे तूने पैसे कमा रही हो. They don't understand it. It's still a very new thing for them. So there is also a little bit of टेकिंग इट लाइटली समटाइम्स कि अगर मेरा भाई कॉल पे, क्योंकि मेरा भाई कॉर्पोरेट लॉयर है, वो पार्टनर है, तो अगर वो कॉल पे है या उसकी मीटिंग है इसलिए वो जयपुर नहीं जा पा रहा है कोई फेस्टिवल के लिए, इट विल बी टेकन वेरी सीरियसली कि हाँ उसका तो वो
काम है,
उसका तो काम है। तो और अगर मैं नहीं जा रही तो अच्छा ये तो छुट्टी मनाने जा रही है, अच्छा ये तो मतलब तुम क्यों नहीं आ सकती, उसके बाद आ जाओ, बॉस से बात करा दो, लाइक दैट इज द यू नो। सो आई थिंक तो क्योंकि मैं सबसे यंगेस्ट हूँ तो वैसे ही मुझे लाइटली लिया जाता है, और उसके ऊपर से बिकॉज मैं क्रिएटिव फील्ड में हूँ, इट इज अ न्यू स्फीयर, तो एनी वे दैट इज, सो आई थिंक दीज आर द स्मॉल स्मॉल वेज दैट sort of patriarchy seeps into my daily life. But largely I have been fortunate enough to come from a family that has really supported my career as a whole and never tried to stop me from doing anything, because there are every day my DM is filled with women who are like ki, I really want to do this but I can't, I really want to do this, pursue this career but I can't.
Correct.
Yeah, so that can't was never really a roadblock for me, thankfully.
But tell me, as an Indian woman, what's like, how do you deal with relatives' comments? Like, I'm sure it's like a daily thing. I'm assuming now, not now anymore, I'm assuming, but it must have been like a very, क्या रे यार, एक ही एक चीज बार बार चुप हो जाओ, मतलब did you have relatives where they would comment on you on anything whatsoever?
That way I'm very fortunate because my family is it's a joint family, but it's a very close-knit family. So in that way I don't have extended family, because like my grandfather took that step to move out of the village and come to a big city and pursue a job and a career and make my dad pursue a career which was really like progressive. So at a very early stage my family was emancipated from that the regular society. So if you see other people in the community, they are very backward. वो अपनी औरतों को मतलब BA वगैरह नहीं कराते क्योंकि उनको लगता है फिर इनकी शादी नहीं होगी, लोगों को लगेगा बहुत पढ़ी लिखी है. These are the other people in my community. वो घूंघट में है. अब जाके लड़कियों की मतलब थोड़ी अच्छी हालत हुई है, but otherwise for the longest time it was very bad for the women in my community. And my family, like my grandfather was the first person who was like, no, this is not happening. तो उसकी वजह से, सॉरी व्हाट वाज द क्वेश्चन, आई फॉरगॉट.
रिलेटिव कमेंट्स की, रिलेटिव्स का कमेंट्स क्या बहुत,
हम रिलेटिव से पहले ही हट चुके थे. तो मेरे रिलेटिव्स वर लार्जली मतलब मेरी बुआ और उनकी फैमिली और मेरे चाचा और उनकी फैमिली. तो ऐसा मुझे कभी फील नहीं हुआ कि मतलब मेरे अगेंस्ट है या फिर मतलब दे आर क्वेश्चनिंग व्हाट आई डू. दे नेवर रियली डिड दैट. लाइक of course there was a concern कि is it safe, like are you safe online, hate मिल रहा है, ये मिल रहा है. It was always a concern. बट लोग क्या कहेंगे वाला, और होता भी था. तो मैं आई हैव ऑलवेज बिन इन दैट पोजिशन एज अ चाइल्ड वेयर आई हैव बीन लाइक आई विल डू दिस वेदर यू लाइक इट और नॉट. आई एम नॉट आस्किंग यू, आई एम टेलिंग यू. एंड आई थिंक दैट हैज रियली सेव्ड मी, क्योंकि लाइक यू सेड राइट कि फ्रेंड सर्कल्स कैन मेक और ब्रेक यू. क्रिंज, काफ़ी लोग कंटेंट क्रिएशन इसलिए अभी नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, काफ़ी लोग चीज़ें नहीं कर पा रहे बिकॉज दे थिंक कि हमारे फ्रेंड ग्रुप को लगेगा हम क्रिंज है, हमारे कॉलीग्स को लगेगा हम क्रिंज है, हमारे रिलेटिव्स को लगेगा ये लगेगा वो लगेगा. रिलेटिव्स कहीं व्हाट्सएप पे ना भेज दें ये चीज़. आई नेवर हैड टू डील विथ ऑल दैट बिकॉज my friends were super supportive. The friends which were not supportive, I got rid of them. And the ones who, and there was a point of time where I made cringe content. यार कौन cringe नहीं content
कौन नहीं करता. हाँ, सही बात है.
सबका शुरू में content cringe ही होता है. But they just loved it. They were like
किसी का अभी भी हाँ है तो है, क्या हो गया.
तो they were like कि अच्छा vlog बना रही है, very nice. अच्छा ये कर रही है, very nice. They just like were happy for me no matter what I did, no matter उस पे 200 views आ रहे हैं, 5,000 आ रहे हैं, 50,000 आ रहे हैं. They just were happy for me. And same with my family. So it was never really a roadblock for me, I think.
But what about the good girl syndrome? कि यार be a good girl.
I never had that. And thankfully in my family also there was no good girl syndrome, क्योंकि मेरी फैमिली की औरतें हमेशा से बहुत outspoken रही हैं. मतलब मेरी फैमिली में औरतों की पिच ये होती है, ऐसे बात करते हैं हम एक दूसरे से. This is a normal conversation, no aggression, normal conversation. So I think just being a little badtameez and being a little outspoken was the norm in my family. My grandmother was loud as hell. My mom's loud as hell. My chachi is very loud. Me and my sister are very loud, to the point where sometimes my boyfriend is like, हम दोनों ही हैं इस रूम में बेब, तुझे नहीं चिल्लाने की जरूरत है, बस हम दोनों में सुन रहा हूँ, मैं यहीं पे हूँ.
तो आप चिल्लाते कैसे हो फिर?
हाँ, oh that no, फिर मैं I become really quiet.
That is a
That is
chillana.
where-
That is like your statement. Bhai, going silent is my sign of being loud.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
yeah, so I think it was very like in my family there was no good girl syndrome, at least. I'm very grateful for the women who were there before me to make this a space where it was okay to yell, freak out, have a temper tantrum, throw shit. It was fine.
But मेरे को बताओ वाग्मिता कि in terms of just understanding कि यार there are so many young women you mentioned who reach out to you via DMs कि यार जी जी ये हेल्प कर दो, जी जी ये हेल्प कर दो, ये स्टोरी है मेरी, आई रिलेट टू यू एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. टॉक टू मी बिकॉज यू मेंशन्ड कि यार मैं पूछती नहीं, मैं बताती हूँ. हाउ डू यू develop that badass attitude without hurting people's sentiments? Because there are a lot of people जिनको बोला जाता है, बोलना is okay, but जिनको थोपा जाता है कि एक्स पर्सन को ये करना है, वाई पर्सन को ये करना है, श्रेया को ये करना है, अंजलि को ये करना है, पूजा को ये करना है, एंड दीज पीपल आर लाइक मेरे को कोई पूछ नहीं रहा, मेरे को बताया जा रहा है कि ये करो. सो एंड आई लर्न दिस द हार्ड वे वेयर आई लर्न दैट डिसअपॉइंटिंग योर पेरेंट्स is okay, is absolutely all right, and disappointment does not mean disagreement. It's okay. It does not mean disrespecting. It just means disagreement. कि मैं आपसे agree नहीं करता, जो कि हो सकता है केस, most cases में हो सकता है, some cases में हो सकता है, but that does not mean I'm disrespecting you. I will hear you out, but आपको भी मेरी बात सुननी पड़ेगी. So how can younger women, because you've been very badass, your family mein women have been very badass and they've held that space for you and they've made it easier for you, but a lot of these women have not had that. A lot of these young girls have not had that. You could be an anomaly, and it is sad where I'm taking you as an anomaly kyunki the patriarchy, CC patriarchy, but it is what it is. So how can young girl sort of, if you had to give like a message, and this sounding very interviewee, but if you could just sort of tell them कि यार सुन बहन ये बात, because that's your template. I don't know if you had an elder sister, but if you did, let me give you some big sis advice. This, can you, if you could give like a big sis advice to a young girl to sort of do anything or disrespect their parents in a healthy way, what would it be?
I think I learned at a very early age कि मुझे अगर कोई भी semblance of freedom और will अपनी life में चाहिए, free will, तो मुझे अपने पेरेंट्स को डिसअपॉइंट करना पड़ेगा, मुझे उनकी फीलिंग्स हर्ट करनी पड़ेंगी, एंड आई हैव टू बी रियली सेल्फलेस टू द, एंड आई थिंक इट हेल्प्ड बिकॉज आई वॉज द यंगेस्ट. तो मुझे इतना इमोशनल बॉन्डिंग मेरे पेरेंट्स के साथ था नहीं, क्योंकि जनरेशन गैप ऑलरेडी है. मेरे भाई बहन थे जो वो थोड़े से देवर लिटिल मोर सबसर्विएंट, लिटिल मोर, अभी भी वो जैसे पेरेंट्स को डिसअपॉइंट नहीं करना चाहते, वो कोशिश करते हैं कि मम्मी पापा नाराज ना हो. मेरा ये देखो भाई मैं यहाँ जा रही हूँ, मैं आपको बता के जा रही हूँ, क्योंकि मैं झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहती.
Exactly this point. So how can more women, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but it's important to hold your stand, is what I'm just trying to say.
I think detach yourself from your parents' umbilical cord. You have to learn to let them down and disappoint them and let them be sad for a while. They are grown as adults. They will deal with it. If you don't learn to take a stand and do what you want, you will be 60 years old one day telling your daughter कि बेटा मेरी तो जीवन निकल गया है, तू ही कर ले. Which is what I learned from my mother, that she is a woman who lives with regrets of things she couldn't do because she could not at that point stand up to her parents. Therefore, she was married off early. And I was like, this is gonna be me if I don't do these things. So I learned very early on that I have to fight teeth, claw and nail my way out of this situation if I have to. But I will do what I want. I will regret it. It's my regret. I will not regret on someone else's behalf कि मेरे पापा ने ऐसा किया इसलिए मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ, मेरी मम्मी ने ऐसा किया इसलिए मेरे साथ हुआ. You want to regret something? Have your own regret. That is still better to digest than someone else's regret or someone else's decision that is making you regret your life.
But हाँ, I think was there a moment where you figured कि यार, or I'm sure this was always the case where you were this badass?
I was always, I think, like this. There was, I think, for a long time, I was very dependent on my parents, obviously, for money and financial support and all of those things. Because growing up, I didn't have access to money. But then when I went to college, I made sure I got a job. I made sure I got an internship, so I had some extra cash, and I made sure that I learned the skill of making money very fast. Because ultimately, as a woman, money emancipates you in the society. Money makes you free. If you have money, not your brother, not your father, not your uncle can tell you what to do. They can tell you what to do. They can't do anything about it. I have my own house. तुम्हें मेरी एटीट्यूड नहीं पसंद आ रहा, ठीक है, मैं फ्लाइट बुक करके घर जा रही हूँ, मेरे पास खुद का घर है, अब क्या प्रॉब्लम है? कैन वी टॉक एज अडल्ट्स? कैन यू टेल मी व्हाई यू थिंक व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज रॉन्ग? ठीक है, इट डजंट मेक सेंस टू मी. I'll come to stay in my parents' house at my own free will, on my own terms. You cannot force me, you cannot arm twist me into doing anything because मेरे पास अपने पैसे हैं, मेरे पास अपना घर है, मुझे आपकी ज़रूरत नहीं है, मैं आपकी फैमिली मेंबर हूँ. तो आपको मुझे म्यूचुअली रिस्पेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप नहीं कर सकते, आई विल गो माई ओन वे. It's harsh, but it's needed.
It is, and which is why I hear this, because it is not just women. I know how patriarchal society functions. It's in the daily nuances of things.
Yeah.
But I also see men face this, like younger boys also face this.
Yeah.
कि अरे यार, and like people tell you, Gigi, they call me कि भैया यार ये problem हो रही है, क्या करूँ? And this I tell them very often. I also learned it the hard way, but I've known the benefits of it. So I'm like, सुन भाई, सीधी सी बात है, तेरी लाइफ में भसड़ है ना, तो तेरे को सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा, कोई और सॉल्व नहीं करेगा. It is as cliche as it sounds, but it is as true as it gets.
Yeah.
No matter what, nobody will come and handhold you कि भाई अब तू, तेरे माँ बाप ने तेरे लिए मेहनत करके पैसे बना के तेरे कॉलेज में कर दिया रजिस्टर, अब तू कर भाई. कब तक तू पढ़ा रहेगा?
100%.
So I think it's important to really just, and I think which is 100% true, money really matters भाई. कुछ भी बोलो, कुछ भी कर लो, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're whatever, money just uplifts every single thing. तुम कुछ भी बोल लो भाई.
Which is what scares me when I see these 21-year-old married girl day routine. I'm like, please don't do this to yourself. Please have some money of your own. Why do you think our mothers and grandmothers and all were hoarding gold? Because that was the only way they could have some kind of money.
I heard it somewhere that if a man does not make money, you would not respect a man. Which, I don't know, like, what's your take on a man not making money? Would you respect a man?
Is that man related to me? Because otherwise I don't give a Is he related to
Relate
me?
to you, contextually, yeah.
Okay, chalo, if it's a man like I'm seeing or whatever, like, is it like that? Like romantically? I feel like more than the money that person is making, I see their ambition. That is more important to me. Because a man could be rich as but be a loser who's sitting at home and spending his dad's money. I don't want a man like that. You know, I want somebody who's serious about what they're doing, who has a vision of what their life wants to look like, of what they want their life to look like, of what they dream about, what are their vision for themselves. And I like seeing a man with a vision, and I think that's what attracts me. It's not about what, यार money आता जाता रहता है, कल किसी के पास है, अभी नहीं है, मेरे पास है, नहीं है. There is no surety, there's no certainty. Look at what demonetization did, look at what COVID did, you know. But are you able to rebuild? Are you able to rise from the ashes? That is what I personally see in any person. So it's the ability to make money.
पैसा तो I think आता आता रहेगा. उसमें क्या है, मतलब आज है, कल नहीं है, कल नहीं है, परसों है.
तो मतलब I know a girl who married a guy for money and then he lost all his money. Anyway, so yeah.
I don't know if the guy is sad or the woman.
Both are sad.
I think the man must have lost.
Both are taking pocket money now. So.
No, the man must have lost both.
Yeah.
The woman and the money.
Yeah.
Oh damn! What's the most amount of money you've made in a month?
What's the most?
If you are comfortable sharing, even a ballpark figure works.
Ballpark figure. In a month, I could probably buy a Birkin.
Probably buy a Birkin.
Yeah.
That is as diplomatic as it gets. कि number नहीं बोलूँगी, but Google कर ले. As like a statement. Nice. And all of it has been through content, I'm assuming?
Content and like...
Also writing?
Writing also, yeah. So content and writing.
Writing is a lucrative job. A lot of people who are writers, a lot of people who write for films or for shows or for whatever, I think it's also a little scary because a lot of times that you write, the show gets scrapped off or the show
That
doesn't
happened
get
to me.
commission.
Yeah, that happened to me. I wrote a show for a year and then they scrapped it.
And you didn't get paid for it, or did you?
I got paid for it, yeah.
But the show didn't. Nobody
The show
saw
didn't
the light
have-
of the. Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, मुझे पे मत करो, release कर दो, please, मुझसे पैसे ले लो.
You would be okay with that.
I would be okay with that, but they didn't want to do that because they were like, हमने content strategy change कर दी है. अब now because one person decided कि ये content strategy है भाई, कल से. तो मेरे लग गए. So I think being a-
Bhagmita is like, one person woke up and be like, ये content strategy होगी.
yeah, one with an MBA who doesn't know shit about content one day decided.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Where is this
so-
coming from? Who is this person
nothing
talking about?
personal.
Of course, asking for a friend.
Yeah, but I think being a writer just means that you have to be really good at taking rejection from multiple people, and it's almost like giving birth to a child and then having the doctor come up and say, इसकी नाक थोड़ी छोटी है, थोड़ी काटनी पड़ेगी, हाथ इसके बहुत ऐसे टेढ़े मेढ़े हैं, थोड़े सेट करने, and then you're just seeing people fiddle with your child and fidget and twist and turn it, and yeah.
But do you use your like writing prowess to your content as well? Because I have seen, you are very raw in terms of your content. You speak your heart out. Like I don't think you focus a lot on the perfect edit
Yeah.
or the perfect shoot angle
Yeah.
or lighting. I've seen you visiting Dubai and you're like, हाँ ये ऐसे वीडियो को बना लो, कैमरा शेड पहना हुआ है, ये करके, and like ये मतलब, and I love that about your content, which is because it's so raw. So what do you use like your writing prowess from your writing ability to to your content, or is it just like very raw?
It is raw, but it's also very structured raw. It's chaos, but structured.
Do you script your reels?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
It's as if you've like, hey, it's
And I script my micro expressions. I script out everything. Everything is written, and then I act it out. But the acting out is very fluid because I'm one with the camera. I'm so comfortable with the camera.
cause like whoa.
That yeah. But it is
Yeah.
all written because I'm a writer primarily. I craft moments because even in a script the writer writes that ये कैसा feel कर रहा है, character कैसा दिखाएगा. अगर feel कर रहा है versus दिखाने में भी difference होता है micro
You know, I'd
expression.
love to see like a mini series that you write, you direct, and you act in it also on your Instagram. I don't know if you've done that before.
No, I haven't.
In your recent past, I could not see. But I would love to see, since you're a writer yourself and since you also do like projections and
Yeah.
experiments and expressions, I think I would love to see like a mini series of you where it could be anything. It could just be you and your best friend yapping, or you and your boyfriend yapping, or whatever. But just like a story, an enactment, or a series where you'll just, it would be fantastic to see. So
Thank
just,
you.
yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, it could be a
Yeah.
good content format also. But how artistically are you pleased with what you do? Are you like happy with what you do, or do you think कि अरे यार मैं एक ही चीज बार-बार बोल रही हूँ? Do you think it's repetitive what you do?
Sometimes it gets repetitive because अब ये भी होता है ना कि अगर आप ऑडियंस ने एक टाइप का आपका रूप देख लिया, then they want the same thing again and again and again, and then at one point they will get bored of it also.
ऐसा हुआ है?
हाँ, बहुत बार हुआ है
So
मेरे.
now do you think, and I want to be a little like in the face, ठीक है? Do you think आप एक ही चीज के बारे में बार-बार बात किए जा रहे हो in terms of like your arranged marriage stories and whatever you see around people, or maybe just standing up for yourself and your rights and taking a stand for yourself? Do you think ये आपकी personality बन गई है अब, and are you okay with that?
I think my personality is who I am as a woman, and that will show in every video of mine,
Okay.
regardless of what the topic is.
Okay.
Whether it is traveling abroad, whether it is talking about arranged marriage, whether it's talking on my podcast, my personality is constant throughout.
Fair है, वो तब वहाँ तक
Yeah.
I get you.
And the arranged marriage thing right now, it has blown up, which is why people are seeing it more. But if they go back and see 5 years worth of reels that I have put out, they will see the evolution of the videos that I have made that have constantly worked. and then stopped working, and then I've had to reinvent and figure out some other content, and then that has worked really well until it hasn't, and then I've had to reinvent again. So being an artist or being an influencer or being a content creator is reinventing again and again. And I did this whole arranged marriage market thing and like all of the content that I've been making recently, and now I'm done with that. So now I'm figuring out what else.
So artistically, have you reached a saturation point in terms of that particular topic?
Yeah.
है ना?
But I reach a saturation point every 3 months in that way.
But I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
है ना? What is your take on influencers?
I mean, it pays my bills. So I think it's great. I think it has given me a whole new perspective on life. It's given me a whole new different life. I don't think I would be living this life if I was not doing what
But
I'm
what is
doing.
that one thing that you really, as a creator, because when you see other creators, you're like, hey, jhoti.
Yeah. I think I'm just...
Hold that expression for a while.
यार मैं इतनी क्यों expressive हूँ? Sometimes I should just be little
नहीं,
subtle.
नहीं. Not at all.
Yeah, I do see a lot of people like that, usually at events and like awards and such things where I've seen
Story बताओ ना.
कि कोई एक इंसान है वो vlog कर रहा है,
Give us
ठीक है,
some tea,
वो vlogging कर रहा है और उसने एक joke capture, मतलब vlogging camera उसके पास में है और कुछ कोई किसी ने कुछ बोला and everybody laughed. He's like एक सेकंड
वापस करेंगे.
And I was like, this looks like a Black Mirror episode. And
लड़के की बात कर रहे हैं हम.
हाँ, लड़के की बात कर रही हूँ. और उसके बाद फिर एक लड़की आती है एक दूसरे ब्यूटी ब्लॉगर के पास में and she's like, oh my god, I love your content, and the beauty blogger is like, thanks babe, and then that girl goes and he's like, doesn't even follow me. I was like, that's so catty, I love it. But yeah, I think everybody just hates each other and they're like, oh, what are you doing these days? You're stalking me every day. I know you're seeing my stories. You know what I'm doing these days. Don't pretend.
हर रील में तुम्हारी लाइक है.
हाँ.
तुम्हारे पास भी टाइम है, मेरे पास भी.
तो क्यों pretend क्यों कर रहे हो कि तुम्हें नहीं पता क्या चल रहा है? Like you keep track of my rates. You know what I charge. You know what brands I'm locking because you're telling your agency कि मुझे भी यही brands lock करने हैं. I have heard of an influencer who has created a ruckus in her agency because she found out how much I charge and she was like, वाग्मिता को इतने पैसे मिल रहे हैं, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिल रहे? मुझे भी इतने पैसे चाहिए. Agency is like, तुम्हें मिलेंगे भी नहीं, तुम जाओ. दूसरी एजेंसी ढूंढ लो, हम नहीं ला सकते तुम्हारे पास इतने पैसे.
कंटेंट सुधारो. बात मत करो ज्यादा.
Correct. So
who are we talking about?
Yeah.
Whoa. Fake है मतलब लोग.
हाँ, बट वो आई थिंक ये तो कहीं भी कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर में भी ऐसे लोग हैं, हर जगह लोग हैं, बट इन्फ्लुएंसर्स हाईलाइटेड ज्यादा होते हैं क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली इट्स मीडिया,
पब्लिक फोरम है, करेक्ट
है, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि यहाँ पे ज्यादा है दूसरी जगहों पे.
यार बट एज मच एज आई एग्री विथ यू कि हाँ है थोड़े फेकनेस है ये है, बट मेरे हिसाब से आई थिंक पार्ट ऑफ द जॉब इज आल्सो टू शो यू द रॉ मोमेंट्स कि यार चल अगर मेरे को आगे कॉम्प्लीमेंट कर रहा है और वो कैमरा में रिकॉर्ड नहीं है, उसको अगर हम अच्छे फनी वे में भी एड्रेस कर देना कि सुन ये शिट यार कैमरा रोल नहीं हो रहा, नाउ दैट बिकम्स फनी. नाउ आई एम नोबडी टू से कि तुम्हारा कंटेंट ये होना चाहिए, स्ट्रेटजी होना चाहिए, बट आई जस्ट फील दैट बिकम्स वेरी रॉ, दैट बिकम्स वेरी कि अरे यार चल सेम बात को एड्रेस इस वे में करते हैं कि शिट यार कैमरा में नहीं, कैमरा में बोल देगा एक बार एंड देन दैट बिकम्स मोर रॉ कि चल ठीक है अब फालतू की बात पे हंस रहे हैं, बट देन यू स्टिल कैप्चर्ड इट. सो बट हाँ आई थिंक है ऐसी दिक्कतें. तो so many guys have been asking me to do, कोई नहीं पूछ रहा भाई, कोई नहीं.
You have 4 views on your story. Shut the f up.
Bhagwata, when you say I think it just comes from like deep down
my stomach.
हाँ deep down Bhagwata के अंदर से आता है कि मैं इसी के बारे में बात करें. You have a picture in your head कि off camera बात करेंगे.
Yeah.
So many things that we can't talk about on camera, but
true.
It is what it is. Arrange marriages में क्या चल रहा है भाई साहब?
Arrange marriages में
story बताओ.
Crazy story
Crazy stories बताओ.
Basically.
You can actually run a show. पता है आपको ये बात?
ब्रांड्स की सुननी पड़ेगी यार, मेरे को ये सब नहीं करना. शो करने के लिए
चलो
ब्रांड्स
चलो
आएंगे.
करेंगे इसके बारे में बाद में बात
Yeah.
करेंगे, but tell me like what's happening in the arranged marriage setup?
So this is pre-arranged marriage. This is dating marriage where it was going to be then a marriage. Like families were talking and everything. तो लड़की को पता चल गया कि लड़का उस पे चीट कर रहा है. वैलेंटाइंस डे आने वाला है. लड़की ने उसको बोला भाई तू मेरे नाम का टैटू करवाएगा, अगर तुझे मुझसे शादी करनी है तू मेरे नाम का टैटू करवाएगा, नहीं तो मैं तेरे से शादी नहीं करूंगी.
नाम मतलब पूरा नाम, ऐसा
हाँ.
नहीं कि इनिशियल्स?
नहीं, मेरा पूरा नाम तो
अरे
टैटू
भाई.
करवाएगा. तो उसने अपनी छाती पे लड़की का नाम टैटू करवा लिया और फिर लड़की ने शादी तोड़ दी.
क्या
And she
बोल रहे हो?
sent pictures of his screenshots of his chats with the other girl to his entire family, and she's like,
What?
yeah, you know, I love
हे
women sometimes.
भगवान. इसको प्रमोट नहीं करना है.
Of course, इसको promote करना है. Cheating is not acceptable.
भाई
There will be
साहब.
consequences to cheating. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed out on the cheating part. I'm so sorry. Then, to, of course, call it out. Of course, call it out. Yeah. Whoa.
हाँ, तुम्हें टैटू से इतना सदमा लग गया.
हाँ, मतलब मेरे को लगा
Skip
कि
कर
चल
गई
ठीक है,
थी.
मतलब टैटू से ही टैटू करवाने बोल रही है, शादी करनी, शादी तोड़ देगी नहीं तो.
तो चीटिंग की ना उसने.
हाँ, ओ भाई साहब. But
Badass.
have you been getting like arranged marriage rishtas? I'm sure people know that
No,
you have
not a
been
single
dating.
one.
Oh.
I was like,
Would you want like an arranged marriage rishta?
No.
Hypothetically.
I
Like,
mean, no, because I'm very happily in a relationship.
understandable, which is why I said hypothetically.
But I think, because I saw my sister and my brother get those rishtas, and it was so entertaining.
बताओ ना थोड़े, बताओ और बताओ मेरे को.
तो मतलब मेरे पेरेंट्स काफी इंक्लाइंड थे कि मेरे सिबलिंग्स की हमारी कम्युनिटी में शादी हो, तो उन्होंने काफी अरेंज मैरिज से ऐसे चालू किया कि भाई लड़की देख लो, लड़का देख लो, ये वो. एंड यार मेरे भाई बहन भाई लॉ स्कूल गए हैं, पढ़े लिखे हैं, मॉडर्न हैं, उनको नहीं ऑब्वियसली ना प्रॉपर मारवाड़ी कम्युनिटी में नहीं दे विल फाइंड समबडी, राइट? तो मतलब दे फाउंड वेरी वियर्ड पीपल. लाइक माई सिस्टर मेट दिस गाय हु टर्न्ड आउट टू बी लाइक अ ड्रगी, एंड ही लाइक हिज पेरेंट्स थॉट लाइक वो बहुत पूजा पाठ टाइप है, और वो भाई ड्रग्स पे था कॉन्स्टेंटली. Yeah, and so then my sister told my parents कि भाई तुम्हें पता है कैसे, मतलब do you not like me as a daughter? Why are you showing this type of like आपको जब आपके पेरेंट्स का टेस्ट देखते हो ना, आपको लगता है आपका इस दुनिया में कोई नहीं है खुद के अलावा. जब आप अपने पेरेंट्स के रिश्ते देखते हो तो yeah.
Do you not like? Am I your son?
Yeah, do you not like me as a person? और मेरी मम्मी अलग ही बोलती है कि तुम कौन सी हूर की परी हो. मैंने कहा मैं आपकी तरह दिखती हूँ. ये किसके बारे में इंसल्ट है? So thankfully my
Indian parents are
influencing
really
career made sure that I
very-
never got any rishtas for arranged marriage ever. I think people just because they found out that like community तो छोटी है ना, पता चल जाता है कि
But
यार.
tell me like the weirdest or the funniest story that you've heard. Like this was one. Do you have like more stories? I'm sure you have like.
Yeah, like ये मेरी कजिन के साथ हुआ था कि लड़के वाले आए और ऐसे रोका वोका कर दिया, और लड़का बात ही नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक है? तो मतलब
मीटिंग में आप बोल रहे हो?
मीटिंग में रोका हो चुका है, लड़का
हाँ.
और लड़की साथ में बैठे
हाँ.
हैं, और लड़का बात नहीं कर रहा है. फिर लड़के की बहन आके उन दोनों के बीच में बैठ जाती है और वो बात करने लग जाती है लड़की से. तो उसको लगता है मे बी ही इज शाय और वॉट एवर. तो शी इज लाइक कि यू नो मतलब द गर्ल्स फादर आस्क कि आप बेटे का नंबर दे दो, ये फोन पे बात कर लेंगे और वॉट एवर.
अच्छा, रोका हो चुका है.
हाँ, रोका हो गया
अब
है.
नंबर एक्सचेंज हो
अब
रहा है.
नंबर एक्सचेंज होंगे.
ब्यूटीफुल.
दिस इज अरेंज्ड मैरिज बाय द वे इन अ लॉट ऑफ कम्युनिटीज. तो अब नंबर एक्सचेंज हुए, पता चला कि वो नंबर लड़के का नहीं था, लड़के की बहन का था. तो देवर है कि शादी किसकी करा रहे हो आप मेरी बेटी से? लड़के की करा रहे हो ना. तो एनीवे देन बेसिकली द गाय सिस्टर टेल्स माय कजिन कि आपको कुछ भी भैया को बात बतानी है आप मुझे बता देना, मैं भैया को बता दूंगी, और जो भैया कहेंगे वो मैं आपको आके बता दूंगी. So my cousin was like, what the f-? She went and told her parents and they were like, this is really weird.
भाई मीडिएशन चल रहा है शादी में.
Yeah, so then basically then when they broke it off, then the parents of the guy panicked and they said नहीं actually ना लड़का लड़की शादी के पहले ज़्यादा बात कर लेते तो लड़ाइयाँ हो जाती हैं, तो हम नहीं चाहते थे कि ऐसी लड़ाई हो, तो हमें लगा बेस्ट है कि शादी के बाद ही अगर एक दूसरे से बात करें.
शादी के बाद लड़के बाल नोच लो वो ठीक है.
हाँ. So anyway, so obviously they called it off, but this is like it's bizarre. It is nonsensical, the shit that is happening. And people think I make it. I'm like, I'm not that creative. Trust me, like I'm very creative, but I don't think anybody can make this shit up.
Cut your two Akmita goes to Google Gemini. Give me spicy arranged marriage stories.
Even AI can't come up with this shit.
वो भाई
Yeah.
साहब चीजें हो रही है मतलब कैसे कैसे how what is your advice to people who go through this shit?
Don't go through it. What the
Don't go through तो भाई but like how
Yeah.
do you I don't know how do you like come out of this? How do you like
I
not
mean,
be a
I think अगर आपको लगता है कि आपकी कोई पर्सनालिटी नहीं है और आप बहुत बदसूरत दिखते हो, maybe there is someone out there for you in arranged marriage setup. Because largely I think it's for ugly and personality less people. अगर तुम्हारे में गूदा नहीं है खुद का पार्टनर फाइंड करने का, तो ही तुम उस पर रिजॉर्ट करते हो. एज अ वेल लाइक रेड स्ट्रक्चर्ड properly thought out human being, how can you fall for this shit? I don't understand. Unless you really think कि maybe my parents will be able to find someone that I can't. Maybe that is the scene. Or you're really casteist and classist, where you want कि हाँ हमारा खून तो हमारे में, तू गले बैठता है. किस चीज की हायरार्की चाहिए तेरे को अपने परिवार के अंदर? हमारा खून हमारे मेरे. ओके सर, ओके शर्मा जी, कूल. So anyway, I think it's a scam and
इस
it's a
रील का
sham.
टाइटल होगा never hesitate वाग्मिता. That Indian chick never hesitates.
Yeah, so I think अगर for largely women, which I tell them कि अगर आपको इस ट्रैप में नहीं फंसना है, सबसे पहले आप प्लीज अपना करियर बनाओ. अगर आपके पास
घुमा फिरा के बात उसी पे आ जाती
फॉल
है.
बैक करने के लिए पैसे और करियर है, तो आपसे कोई आर्म ट्विस्ट करके ऐसी चीज नहीं करवा सकता जो आप नहीं करना चाहते हो.
If you had to define yourself without explaining what you do, who you are, where you come from, what you like, how would you introduce yourself?
I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer, and I love stories. I love telling stories. I love listening to stories. I am a story.
You are a story.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Do you have a weird drunk story?
Oh yes, I do. The first time I tried tequila. First of all, everybody who tries tequila for the first time and they think कि हाँ एक शॉट से तो कुछ नहीं होगा, मुझे तो कुछ फील नहीं हुआ, 3 शॉट से भी मुझे कुछ फील नहीं हुआ, ये तो सही चल रहा है. लोग ऐसे ही बोलते हैं, लोग ऐसे ही नहीं बोल रहे हैं. Just stop. So I remember I went for a friend's birthday. This was way back in like college when I was in first year or second year of college, and she was paying for drinks. So for a 19-year-old, for someone else to pay for your
Yeah.
drinks is like मैं तो
Huge,
पूरा
हाँ,
बार
हाँ,
पी जाऊंगी.
correct.
चाहे कैपेसिटी मेरी कुछ नहीं है, घंटे की
हाँ,
कैपेसिटी नहीं
कि
है
अगर
मेरी.
दोस्त अगर पे कर रही है तो
Yeah,
why not?
so I had probably 9 tequila shots, and then I just don't remember anything. I don't know how I got home. I have got home. This is Bombay, by the way, that a woman drunk out of her mind gets home without any incidents safely. This is Bombay. I got home. And I remember thinking कि नहाना तो पड़ेगा, क्योंकि I'm that woman who's like कि घर आई हूँ, चाहे whatever state I'm in, I have to shower. I have to be pristine before I go to bed. तो I'm like ठीक है नहाना तो पड़ेगा. और I remember मैं नहा रही हूँ और मैं गिर जाती हूँ नहाते नहाते, क्योंकि मैं obviously बहुत drunk हूँ और मैं गिर जाती हूँ. And I remember at that time thinking I'm really okay, but like whatever, I put on my clothes, I go to sleep. Morning I wake up, I open my bathroom door and my commode and my wash basin are on the floor. I have fallen so hard that I have taken the commode and the wash basin with me, and they cracked in two on the floor. And I was like, yaar, I didn't know I have this much trunk.
You?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Split in two, like fully functional ceramic commode and ceramic, that proper fucking thick ass wash basin are on the floor. I don't know how I did it, man.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then I had to explain very awkwardly to my brother why his wash basin and his commode were on the floor.
वाग्मिता कितने बजे आई थी कल?
Yeah. I was like, actually, मैंने बहुत workout कर लिया. He's like, I have got a drunk text from you at 11 p.m.
Whoa.
Don't tell me you worked out and fell.
11 a.m. workout would have been
11 p.m.
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना 11 a.m.
Yeah.
ड्रंक टेक्स्ट अगर आता
Yeah.
तो वो ज्यादा कंसर्निंग होता
Yeah.
कि ये घर आना ही नहीं चाह रही है.
Yeah, so that was the most, I think, bizarre drunk story that I
Whoa,
have.
bhai saab.
Yeah.
Crazy. Vagbita, thank you so much. I think this has been genuinely beautiful and wonderful.
Thank you
for
for having
being
me.
very open and very like, this is who I am.
Hmm.
Embrace me, like me or don't like me, don't care, but this is who I am. So thank you for being that like badass. Before we end, if you have a question to ask me, you can go ahead.
Question
that-
about what?
Anything. Like because I usually as the host I ask a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
But as a guest, if you would like to ask a question, that's usually the format. So you can
Yeah.
ask me any question you feel
What
like.
did you think I would be like and what was I like? I think that's quite a fascinating self-study.
Okay. What did I think I would be like versus how you really are? I don't think आपकी entire personality reflect करती है आपके Instagram पे. With a long form conversation like this, I knew that you are much more than who you are and what you show on the internet. There is a lot that we see on the internet via a 60-second or 30-second reel that we might not have any context to. But now when you hear and now when you know of stories and where it's coming from, now you know that this is why who she is because of certain XYZ reasons. And that is why she is who she is. So I think the perception was कि oh ये है, हाँ ठीक है, okay. But now I know कि ये है because of ये. एक 30 सेकंड की रील अगर मैं यहाँ से काट के बोल दूं कि ये है तो वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट नहीं ना उसमें, तो फिर वो यू जस्ट मिस द पॉइंट. But when you really understand that this is who she is because of what she's gone through, what she's been, the kind of people she's been with, experiences, blah blah da 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 da. That is who you are. So I think you're much more than a 30-second reel. You are like a full-fledged story and a podcast, and you're not like a 30-second reel, which is in all ways a compliment. So yeah.
Interesting.
Same goes to you. What did you think? I don't know if you've seen me online, but what could be your perception of me versus now?
I don't know. I did think that like maybe you would be very serious and very like okay journalistic questions.
Hey.
Yeah, but like you're a fun person. I found it very easy to talk to you, and you led the conversation in a way where it was very free flowing. It didn't feel like it was a structured podcast. It felt very like that I felt easy to open up. So it's overall it was a great thing.
Beautiful, lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. आप outro कर दो. Best way to this is the best outro I could get because it's great if we have creators doing the outro because मेरे को tension नहीं होती. तो आप outro कर दो. Show पे आके कैसा लगा? Your raw thoughts, anything that we can improve on the show, and like share subscribe आप बोल दो मेरी बात नहीं सुनते लोग.
Okay. तो सबसे पहले तो आप सब्सक्राइब करो, मैं वेट कर रही हूँ. कर लिया? ठीक है. अब लाइक कर दो और कमेंट कर दो कि कैसा लगा एपिसोड, कैसी लगी स्टोरीज. वुड यू लाइक टू सी मोर ऑफ सच एपिसोड्स एंड सच पीपल? शुड आई कम बैक विद सौम्या नेक्स्ट टाइम?
Let's go.
That would be fun. And
Or
yeah.
should I go on?
Ooh,
Shut
that
up, we're
would
talking.
also be fun. Yes.
Let's
yes.
go.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know your thoughts and we hope you liked this episode. If you do, then show some love.
Drop a comment. Thank you so much for the beautiful outro. Drop a comment if you like the episode. We have a second channel called Deepak Parekh Clips where we upload short snippets from the main episode on that channel. Subscribe to that as well. आपको यहाँ वहाँ कहीं तो दिख जाएगा. Go subscribe to that as well. I have opened a new Instagram page and that's a new challenge I've taken for this year solely on cricket and sports because why not? It's a new challenge because I was kind of bored with the original content that I create. So it's a new challenge that I've taken. I want to build this page from scratch because मैं भूल गया था कि कैसा साउंड करता है वो बनाना. तो I'm doing that. Follow that as well. It's called Super Over Drama. So follow that on Instagram. And meanwhile you're here, subscribe. I'll see you again with a fresh new episode next week, same time, Friday 6 p.m. Till then, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.